Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Affairscloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors, days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense. All these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Hello students, how are you all today? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be talking about important current affairs of the 28th of July. The session will be very important and interesting, so do watch the video till the end. Also friend, here is the answer for the homework questions given for the yesterday's video, and Avantika Sharma has given all the correct answers. So congratulations Avantika Sharma for your preparation and best of luck for the upcoming exams that you will be giving. Alright, next we will be first moving to some MCQs and then we will proceed to the news part. So the first question is, which state has signed an MOU with Telangana government to set up all women run cooperative bank? I repeat, you have to name the state that has signed an MOU with Telangana government to set up all women run cooperative bank. Which is it? It is your Rajasthan. Alright, Rajasthan along with Telangana, or you can say Rajasthan and Telangana signed an MOU to run up a all women cooperative bank. The aim is to set up the first all women run cooperative bank in Rajasthan. Where this bank will be set up? It will be set up in Rajasthan. On the lines of Stree Nidhi model of Telangana, Rajasthan Mahila Nidhi Fund would be operated by the women self-help groups for the women of small help groups only. So the correct option here is Rajasthan. Next question, which animal features in the 36th National Games 2022 to be held in Gujarat? It was lion. Alright, Gujarat has approved to host the 36th National Games and we have been discussing this topic. It is important. Remember the date also. From 27th of September to 10th of October, Gujarat will be hosting the 36th National Games. The last edition, that is the 35th edition of the National Games, were held in the year 2015 and they were held in Kerala. Alright, Gir Lion, the statue and the Statue of Unity with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel are seen in the logo of the games. Indian Olympic Association accepted the proposal of Gujarat for hosting the event after 7 years and it will be the 36th edition of the National Games that will be held in Gujarat. Not just lion, apart from it, remember Statue of Unity's logo is also there on the logo of the games. Next, which is the headquarter of the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees in the Near East? That is UNRWA. Where is the headquarter? It is in Amman and Gaza. Next, Which Indian economist has been appointed the chief economist of the World Bank? Very important, friends. We have discussed this yesterday. And who is he? He is the second Indian who have been appointed as the chief economist of World Bank, and also he will be the vice president. He will be the vice president of the World Bank. He is Indermit Gill ji. Alright, Indermit Gill. He will be the chief economist and the senior vice president for development economies. Highly important, remember this. Next, Pallikaranai Marsh Reserve Forest and Pichavaram Mangrove, which were designated as Ramsar sites, are located in which state? I repeat, Pallikaranai Marsh Reserve Forest and Pichavaram Mangrove, they were recently designed as Ramsar sites and are located in which state? They are located in the state of Tamil Nadu. Where are they located? They are located in Tamil Nadu. Alright, and the Ramsar sites, how many total Ramsar sites are there in India now? There are a total of 54 Ramsar sites. So friends, let's move to the news part now. The first news that we are discussing is about defense. Alright, recently it was your Defense Acquisition Council headed by Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has approved arms procurement proposal worth 28,732 crore rupees. I repeat, recently Defense Acquisition Council that is headed by Rajnath Singh, who is our Minister of Defense, has approved a procurement proposal worth 28,732 crore rupees that is under by Indian indigenously designed, developed and manufactured category, that is IDD category. That means all the weapons that are procured, all the arms that will be procured under this deal, under 28,732 crore rupees, they will be procured by the Indian company only. That means they are all the products, all the arms will be manufactured, indigenously designed, developed and manufactured in India only. Alright, and this will approve further, this approval will provide further boost to the Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense. That means all the products should be made in India only. That means if we have to purchase anything from outside, why should we give such a huge amount of money to different countries when we can pay the same amount to Indian companies, and this money won't be going out and will stay in India itself. Alright, so remember, Rajnath Singh, or you can say Defense Acquisition Council, approved the purchase of arms worth 28,732 crore rupees, but by Indian indigenously designed, developed and manufactured category only. This approval will provide further boost to Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense. Alright, also remember, the acceptance of necessity, AON, is only the beginning of the acquisition process. It takes anywhere from 5 to 13 years from an acceptance of necessity to become a contract and for military equipment and platforms to be delivered. Coming back, next is India added 5 new wetlands. Now total how many Ramsar sites are there? 54. As I told you earlier, there were 49 Ramsar sites. Now 5 more has been added, and now a total of 54 Ramsar sites are there in India, a total of them. Alright, here you can see Sakhya Sagar, Pichavaram Mangrove, Palla Wetland, Kali Bird Sanctuary, Pallikaranai Marsh. So these have been added to the new wetland, and now there are 54 total Ramsar sites in India. India has designated 5 new wetlands of international importance, taking the total number of Ramsar sites in India to 54. Very important number, friends. Alright, remember this. The new sites include 3 wetlands from Tamil Nadu, 1 from Mizoram and 1 from Madhya Pradesh. Highly important, remember this. Next news is important, friends. Remember, recently Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has made amendments to the Environment Impact Assessment rules that exempt the highway projects that are related to defense across the 100 kilometer of line of actual control. That means if if our army wants to construct any highway or they wants to construct any road, then they don't have to take the environmental clearance before it to pursue the project. So remember, it was Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change that amended the Environment Impact Assessment rules for exempting highway projects that are related to defense strategic importance within 100 kilometers of the line of control or border. Alright, that means for environment, the forces don't have to go to the required department for the environmental clearances before these defense and strategic importance projects that are within 100 km of the line of control or border. The notification also exempts from the environmental clearance for the projects related to the expansion of airport terminal buildings without increasing existing area. Next we are talking about India's research and development has spent amongst the lowest in the world as per the report released by Niti Aayog. I repeat, if we are talking about research and development, and we have studied multiple times that if we do research and development, with the help of research and development only new technologies emerge, new research emerges, and due to that research and new products come into the market. And how new products come into market, it is because of the entrepreneurs also only. So businessmen, entrepreneurs, they start their businesses based on those particular research and work, and then what they do is they develop jobs. All right, employment is created, money is given into the hand of the people so that they can earn a better life. All right, so this is how research and development plays a very important role in the economy of a society. So according to the report released by Niti Aayog, it stated that India is the country that is spending the least in the research and development. According to Niti Aayog, they released a report, that is India Innovation Index 2021 report. India's gross expenditure on research and development is one of the lowest in the world with 43% per capita. As per the report, India must boost research and development expenditure to reach on a par with Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. What are these countries? They are BRICS. Alright, so India must boost research and development expenditure to reach on par with BRICS or Asian Association of South Asian Nations countries, such as Russia is spending around 285 per capita, Brazil at $173 per capita, Malaysia at 293 per capita. Alright, and India is spending around $43 per capita. Alright, then remember, India's gross expenditure on research and development as a percentage of GDP has been consistent to around 0.7% for almost a decade. Despite a low expenditure on research and development, India has published more research papers than even countries like Russia, Brazil, South Korea and many others. Also remember, Karnataka has emerged as the best state among the major states, and Manipur is the best performer among the northeastern and hilly states, as well as Chandigarh is the top performer among the union territories. Alright, so according to the report of Niti Aayog, India is one of the least spender in the world in terms of research and development. Next is NISH and KTU, National Institute of Speed and Hearing NISH, and APJ Abdul Kalam Technology University, that is your KTU, has signed a memorandum of understanding. And why was this MOU signed? The MOU was signed to conduct innovative entrepreneurial development training for differently abled students. I repeat, important. In order to provide skill training to or development training or entrepreneurial training to the differently abled youth, recently NISH, that is your National Institute of Speech and Hearing, has tied up or has signed an MOU with KTU University, that is your APJ Abdul Kalam Technology University, to provide entrepreneurial development training to the differently abled youths in Kerala. Important friends, mark this. Alright. These NISH and KTU, they both are located in Trivandrum, Kerala only. Then remember, the MOU will take forward the collaboration for the innovation by youth with disabilities. This representatives of 15 colleges affiliated with KTU have signed an MOU. These colleges will be implementing the project. Under this project, 20 people in the age group of 15 to 40 will be given training. Alright, highly important friends, remember this. Next we are talking about electricity demand. Global electricity demand is set to slow down in the year 2022 and 2023. Internal Energy Agency has released this report. Alright. According to the July update of 2022, electricity market report released by IEA, that is your International Energy Agency, stated that global energy demand growth is falling drastically in 2022 after a strong recovery in 2021 as economy's development weakens and energy costs skyrockets from Russia's invasion of Ukraine. That means because of war. Also, 2.4% rise in the global electricity demand is seen in 2022, which is less than the 3% forecast made in the January 2022. In 2023, it is expected to continue growing at a similar rate, down from 6% rise in 2021 and in line with 5-year average prior to COVID-19 pandemic. Also remember, IEA has increased India's annual electricity demand from 6% to 7% in 2022 due to unusually high summer temperatures leading to considerable increase in consumption. Additionally, a 5% growth rate is forecasted for 2023. Also remember, we are facing heat waves all over the world because of the solar storm that is from sun. Alright, the heat wave increased air conditioning use and led to all-time highs in electricity consumption as well as major increase in the supply shortages. In recent years, India has been the second fastest growing country in terms of absolute demand. If we talk about IEA, who is the executive director, Dr. Fatih Birol is the executive director. It was established in 1974. Alright, so remember this electricity market report was released and it was of July 2022 update. This report was released by IEA, that is your International Energy Agency. Alright, and it stated that the global electricity demand growth is falling drastically in 2022. It is not at par with the projection made in the January 2021. Next is India is placed 36th out of 52 nations in the Expect Insider ranking for 2022. What is this Expect Insider ranking? First of all, tell me this. Alright, expatriate. A person who dwells outside of their nation of origin is known as an expat. Alright, so India is placed 36th out of 52 nations in the Expect Insider ranking for the year 2022. Mexico has topped the Expect Insider 2022 rankings. Kuwait ranked 52nd, that is the worst country for expats. Apart from this, remember, USA is ranked here 14th, Canada 23, China 33, and India is placed between Egypt, that is 35th, and United Kingdom, that is 37. Alright, Mexico at rank 1 offers much more delicious meals. Expats in Mexico are pleased with their personal finances and simplicity of settling in. Rank 2 is of Indonesia, and expat experience certain housing difficulties in Indonesia. Taiwan at 3rd position is regarded as the best in terms of healthcare. The countries such as Kuwait on 52nd position, New Zealand on 51, Hong Kong 50, all fall behind due to high cost of living. Alright, India ranks low in the quality of life index. You should remember this. India is at the bottom 10 spot for all subcategories except health and well-being, that is at 19th position. The expats rated India as the worst country worldwide for the air quality index, and in that term India was ranked at 52nd position. But coming back, according to the Expect Insider 2022 report that is published by Internations headquartered at Germany, you have to remember the rank of India in this Expect Insider ranking is 36th. Alright, it is ranked at 36. Here you can see, first was Mexico, second Indonesia, third Taiwan, fourth Portugal, fifth Spain, and 36th is your India. Next, ECGC introduces new scheme providing enhanced export credit risk insurance cover up to 90% for small exporters. Remember ECGC. What is ECGC? It is your Export Credit Guarantee Corporation of India Limited. I repeat, Export Credit Guarantee Corporation of India Limited has launched a new scheme to provide enhanced export credit risk insurance coverage to small exporters in response to the increased uncertainty in international trade. The scheme offers small exporters increased export credit risk insurance cover of up to 90% under the export credit insurance for banks' whole turnover, packaging credit, and post shipments. The enhanced cover would be offered to manufacturers, exporters who have received a fund-based export credit working capital limit of up to 20 crore rupees. Also remember, these ECGC, that is your Export Credit Guarantee Corporation of India, is a Government of India enterprise that provides export credit insurance to Indian exporters and commercial bank. It is administered by which ministry? Remember, ECGC is administered by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Who is the chairman cum managing director of ECGC? He is M. Senthilnathan. He is L. Senthilnathan, and the headquarter of ECGC is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Alright, next is IPPB. IPPB has tied up with Tata AIG to provide Tata Accidental Guard policy to IPPB customers. I repeat, what is IPPB? Indian Post Payment Banks has partnered with Tata AIG General Insurance Company Limited for providing Tata Accidental Guard policy to IPPB customers. A special drive has commenced from 15th of July in all post offices in Goa for covering the citizens of the states under this particular policy. Next friends, it is very important news. We will be talking here about the GDP growth rate. Recently, International Monetary Fund has given the growth rate forecast for India. Earlier, this GDP growth rate for India was projected to 8.2% by IMF, but now recently in the World Economic Outlook report released by IMF, the GDP growth rate has slashed from 8.2% to 7.4%. Similarly, remember, for the fiscal year 24, this data that we are talking about, that 7.4 to from 8.2 to 7.4, it is for the fiscal year 23. But if we talk about fiscal year 24, earlier the GDP growth rate forecasted by IMF was 6.9%, and that has also been slashed to 6.1% now. Remember this, important. Alright, next, ONGC. ONGC has signed an MOU with Greenco to manufacture green hydrogen. Important friends, I repeat, ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Limited, has signed a memorandum of understanding with Greenco Private Limited, that is in New Delhi, to jointly pursue opportunities in the renewable sector, green hydrogen, green ammonia and other derivatives of green hydrogen. This MOU was signed in the presence of Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Hardeep Singh Puri ji. In this MOU, this MOU is in line with National Hydrogen Mission, which was launched to make India a global green hydrogen hub. This MOU will be valid for how many years? It will be valid for 2 years, and the activities envisaged under this MOU will contribute towards India's target of producing 5 million tons of green hydrogen per annum by 2030. Remember this target. I want you to remember. These activities envisaged under this MOU will contribute towards India's target of producing 5 million tons of green hydrogen per annum by 2030. And we know what is the target of India for 2030. It is to generate 500 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2030. Alright, so coming back, it was ONGC that has signed an MOU with Greenco to manufacture green hydrogen and its derivative. If we talk about National Hydrogen Mission, National Hydrogen Mission was launched in the year 2021. The aim of it is to produce 3/4 of its hydrogen from renewable source of energy by 2050. It will help in India to support in meeting its sustainable climate goals. If we talk about ONGC, who is the chairman and managing director? Alka Mittal. Dr. Alka Mittal is the current chairman and managing director. Where is the headquarters? It is in New Delhi, and it was founded in 1956. Moving on. Next, NSDC, that is your National Skill Development Corporation, has signed an agreement with LawSeco, a legal education startup, to bring a world-class skill development program resonating with NSDC's vision, that is your National Skill Development Corporation's vision. I repeat, NSDC, remember, has signed an MOU with LawSeco, or you can say they have signed an agreement with LawSeco, that is a legal startup, to bring world-class skill development program with NSDC's vision. Highly important. Remember, the ceremony was facilitated by Hani Pamani from Strategic Partnership and Impact Investment Team in NSDC. Also remember, if we talk about it, the aim is to fulfill the need in India for skilled manpower and to narrow the gap between the demand and the supply of skills. The partnership benefits around 10,000 learners over a period of 3 years. I repeat, here you can see the aim is to fulfill the need in India for skilled manpower and to narrow the gap between the demand and supply of skills. This partnership, that is between NSDC and LawSeco, will train around 10,000 learners over a period of 3 years. Alright. Next, Bajram Begaj. Bajram Begaj has taken oath as the president of Albania. Highly important. Bajram Begaj has taken the oath as the new president of Albania. Mark this. He will succeed whom? He will succeed ILIR Meta. ILIR Meta. He will be succeeding. Bajram Begaj will be succeeding Ilram Meta. ILIR META. Alright. Next, CCI. What is CCI? Competition Commission of India. Remember this. Competition Commission of India approves the acquisition of Citibank, NAs and Citicorp Finance Limited undertaking comprising of their consumer banking activities by Axis Bank under Section 31 Part 1 of the Competition Act of 2002. The approval has been given for 12,325 Axis Bank City deal, which is payable after the entire Citibank's business is transferred to Axis Bank. Under this deal, Axis Bank would take over Citi's credit card, personal loan and wealth management businesses. Also remember, the Competition Commission of India has approved the acquisition of 11.43 stake in the Tata Power Renewable Energy Limited by Green Forest New Energies Bidco Limited. Alright. If we talk about CCI, who is the chairperson? Ashok Kumar Gupta. It was established when? It was established in 2003 and headquarters is in New Delhi. I repeat, Competition Commission of India has approved the acquisition of Citibank's NA, Citi and Citicorp Finance Limited undertaking comprising their consumer banking activities by Axis Bank. Next is LZ detector. World's most sensitive dark matter detector delivers first result. Alright, recently LUX Zeppelin LZ detector, the world's most sensitive dark matter detector, presented the first science results from the Stanford Underground Research Facility. LZ is a next generation dark matter experiment selected by the US Department of Energy. It is one of the 3 G2 generation dark matter experiment. It is located at a 4850 level of the Stanford Underground Research Facility. Next, Paris 2024 Olympic Games wide open revealed as slogan. World Athletics to introduce repechage round in all individual track events. Let's see what we are talking about. First of all, tell me what is the new slogan for the Olympic and Paralympic Games of 2024 that will be held in Paris. Games wide open. This is the new slogan for the Olympic and Paralympic Games for the Paris 2024. Highly important. Alright, the slogan highlights Paris 24's vision to open up the games to create a new, more immersive experience illustrated through various activities and initiatives. Also, Paris, the capital city of France, will host the Summer Olympics for the third time. They will be hosting the Summer Olympics for the third time in the year 2024, which also marks the centenary of the last Paris Games that were held in the year 1924. Alright, then the Paralympic Games of 2024 that will be held in Paris will be held from 28th of August to 8th of September. But also remember, if we are talking about the Olympic Games, they will be held from 26th of July to 11th of August 2024. Next, if we talk about Los Angeles, remember Los Angeles will host 2028 Summer Olympic Games in July 2028. Apart from it, remember FIFA World Cup. FIFA World Cup. Where this FIFA World Cup will be held in 2026. This will be held in 3 cities for the first time. Those 3 cities are Los Angeles, Mexico City and Toronto. So these are the 3 cities where the FIFA World Cup for the year 2026 will be held, and this is for the first time that in 3 cities will be observing the FIFA World Cup. Then if we talk about the Paris Olympic 2024 Games, remember this is the third time that Paris will be hosting the Olympic Games, and remember the slogan for this Paris Olympic Games 2024 is Games Wide Open. Alright, Games Wide Open. Next we'll be talking about Indian women cricketer Karuna Jain has recently announced retirement from all the forms of cricket. She holds the record for the third highest number of dismissables as a wicketkeeper for India in one day. So if we talk about Karuna Vijay Jain or Karuna Jain, she is 36 years of age. Her full name is Karuna Vijay Kumar Jain. She is from which state? She is from Karnataka. Alright, remember she is from Karnataka and she has taken retirement from all the forms of cricket. Next we will be talking about Bengal's famous 1 rupee doctor Sushovan Banerjee has recently passed away. He was awarded with Padma Shri, also remember this. He was from Kolkata, West Bengal. He was famously known for 1 rupee doctor. He used to provide medical facilities to tribals at just 1 rupee. That was a very good job that he was doing. Alright, and as I told you, he was awarded with Padma Shri. He was awarded with Padma Shri in the year 2020 for his contribution in the field of medicine. Also, he got a gold medal from RG Kar Medical College and Hospital. Coming back, Dr. Sushovan Banerjee has recently passed away. He was from Kolkata, West Bengal, and he was famously known by the name 1 rupee doctor. So friends, that's all for the day. Let's revise one-liner format now. DAC has cleared arms procurement proposal worth 28,732 crore rupees, and all arms will be procured that are made and developed in India. India's total Ramsar sites tally now reached at 54. MOE FCC exempts environmental clearances for the highways within 100 kilometers of the LOC or border. Niti Aayog has released a mitigation and management of COVID-19 compendium of Ayush-based practices from Indian states and union territories. NISH and KTU has signed an MOU to conduct innovative entrepreneurial development training for differently abled youths. IEA has released electricity market report for July 2022, revises India's 2022 electricity demand. Expect Insider 2022 rankings. India ranks 36 out of 52 countries. ECGC introduces new scheme providing enhanced insurance cover for small exporters. UBI plans automated solutions for resolutions of stressed assets union SARSS, that is SARAS. Then IPPB tied up with Tata AIG to provide Tata Accidental Guard policy to IPPB customers. IMF has cut the India's growth for the fiscal year 2023 to be at 7.4%. Next, ONGC signed an MOU with Greenco to manufacture green hydrogen. NSDC has partnered with LawSeco to strengthen upskilling programs. Bajram Begag taken oath as the new president of Albania. CCI approval of Axis Bank to buy Citadel Green Forest new energy acquisition in Tata. Then LZ detector, that is the world's most sensitive dark matter detector, delivered the first result. Games wide open, official slogan of the Olympics and Paralympic Games of Paris 2024, and this is the third time that Olympic Games will be hosted by Paris. Indian cricketer Karuna Jain announced retirement from all the forms of cricket. Bengal's 1 rupee doctor Padma Shri Dr. Sushovan Banerjee has recently passed away, and he was from West Bengal. So friends, now it's time for your homework. First question is, which union ministry released India's Bioeconomy Report 2022? Next, what is the name of the new application launched by UIDAI to authenticate Aadhaar number with face? Which state is associated with the Family Doctor Pilot project? Fourth question, which country successfully launched its space station module called Wentian? Fifth, which Indian state has instituted district climate change mission? Important. Fifth question is important. Alright friends, I want you all to comment below the answer of these 5 homework questions. And friends, if you want us to continue with such session, if you are enjoying such session and you are gaining a lot of information from such session, then do comment below and let us know, because the value of your comments are very high. So that's all for the day friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.